Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peterisms, where I tell stories of my life and just little things I've learned as I've grown into the person that I am today. And today is a meditation day. I read one meditation this morning, and I didn't want to go outside. It's like 46 degrees outside, so I read it sitting on the couch over here before I went and got coffee. And then I have saved Journey to the Heart, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul by Melody Beatty on the kitchen counter. And this is probably the book that I'm going to be pulling a lot of meditations from for this channel, because I really love this book. And I've been just flipping through, reading a lot of the meditations, and there are so many great meditations in here that I actually went back to October 1st for today, and I thought, well, I'll start going forward in October, and then I can go back, but I don't want to repeat them like 6 months from now, so I'm trying to kind of keep with theme of the month. So let's get right into this. October 1st, are you ready, willing, and able? Have you cleared the path you want to travel? Are you ready, willing, and able to do whatever it takes to have what you want? Decide what you want. Be as clear as you can be. Say it. Write it. Share your idea with a friend. Then ask yourself if you are ready, willing, and able to do what it takes to have what you want. Ask yourself that question as often as you need to. Watch how you feel when you say what you want. Look for objections, blocks from within, obstacles on your path. Look closely at yourself, your fears, your angers, your resistance. Let your feelings come up, acknowledge them, let them go. One after another, remove the blocks until the path you want to travel is clear. Remove the obstacles until you can clearly see your vision and your voice is strong and clear. I'm ready, willing, and able to have what I want, and it's in my highest good. The way to your dreams, the way to make your visions come alive, is by taking a journey inside your soul. Are you ready, willing, and able to have what you want? Do you believe it when you hear yourself say it? When you do, the road will be clear, and you'll be ready to travel the path you desire. I think this is such a great meditation. And, you know, I've had a lot of dreams in my life, and the number one thing that has stopped me from going for my dreams is my inner voice. I don't know if you guys have an inner voice. Recently, a lot of people, because I think of the show RuPaul's Drag Race, it was like an episode on there, they call it your inner saboteur. And it's the thing inside of you that tells you you're not good enough, you can't do it, it's not going to happen, on and on and on. And I've talked actually about this on my vlog a lot, that, you know, when I was writing before I was writing my book, I'd always had a dream of writing a book. Like, just to write and complete a book was my dream. And I can remember thinking to myself, you know, I would outline, like, ridiculously outline these books and characters that I wanted to write about and all this kind of stuff. And I've actually shown in my vlog, I have a notebook, and it has like 30 plus ideas for books, highly edited, or highly outlined, I mean, on there. And, you know, I never knew what to start. And I'd be like, well, if I start this one, and then, you know, it's stupid, and then I'm not going to finish it anyway, so why is the point in starting to write it? And, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I just always was kind of like talking against myself in my head. And so, you know, my inner voice, my inner saboteur was what was really like keeping me down, because I started to believe that, you know. And it's like, I've said this before, like in the Pretty Woman quote, when she says, or when Richard Gere says to Julia Roberts, "You're beautiful," and she says, when people tell you something about yourself long enough, you start to believe it. I had enough people in my life for a very long time that doubted the things that I wanted to do, that doubted my dreams, that told me I couldn't do it, that told me I wasn't good enough, and that's just absolute bullshit. Anybody out there can achieve their dreams. You know, I watch TED Talks a lot. I love TED Talks. I learn from them all the time. And, you know, one of the things I think is a common theme on TED Talks is the adversity to overcome things, and or to overcome adversity in your life, to be a stronger person, to accomplish your dreams. And there was this one that I saw, I can't remember what the guy's name is. I almost want to say his name is Matty, but I don't remember. He's like probably, I think he's like 18, 19, 20 or something like that, but he has some like degenerative disorder, and so he doesn't, like, his body doesn't, the skeletal system doesn't grow the way that other people do, and it is so powerful, you guys. It is one of the most powerful TED Talks I've ever seen, and it's very short. It's like 6 or 8 minutes long, I think. And he's on there, and he's talking about that his dream was that he wanted to play in the marching band, and he goes in there, and he's talking about how whatever he had to do, he wanted to play in the marching band, right? And, you know, so finally, he, like, worked with the band, and he would practice with them, and just to be part of that was cool enough, but, like, they outfitted this whole thing for him so that he could, like, his body could withstand it. it just was so powerful to watch this. And then he says in there, you know, like something to the effect of that people ask him on a regular basis, you know, like how do you stay so positive? And his response to that is something like, how do I not stay so positive? Like, you know, life is great and whatever. And it's like you watch this and you think, okay, well, this is somebody that has had to overcome a lot of adversity in their life, and yet they're so positive on a regular basis that when I bring that to myself and I look at gratitude in my life, I think, you know what, like, I don't have a lot to bitch about. I have a lot of really great things that are in my life. I've had a lot of great opportunities. And so I need to be grateful for those things. My dogs are literally running circles around this house right now. I'm so grateful for that. But I need to be really grateful for that, you know, for those opportunities that I have. And when I watch TED Talks and I hear those people talk, like that's a lot for me of what I learn from that, you know, is, wow, do you hear this? That could be my life, you know, had just a few things changed in my life, you know, maybe my existence would be completely different. And so it puts everything in perspective, you know, it really makes me realize, you know, that if anybody can accomplish most of their dreams in life, that sometimes you have to remove the blockage. Sometimes you have to adjust some things around and figure out, you know, is this something that you really want bad enough? And if it is, and ask your soul, is this something that I want bad enough? Whatever it is, you will find a way to make it happen. And I'm really a believer in that, you know, that, you know, people should accomplish all, listen, we're only here once. We're only here once unless y'all know something I don't know, okay? So for me, it's like we got to take the most out of life that we possibly can and enjoy it to the utmost. And that's what I try to do on a regular, people ask me all the time, they're like, how do you stay so positive? I don't. Like, I'm not positive all the time. I'm not. Like, you know, stuff gets me down. But I try to look at life as this gift that I've been given, you know? Recovery is a gift that I've been given. And so I look at all of that stuff and then I think, wow, you know, you've got it pretty good. What's the next dream? You know, like Oprah used to say, when you dream your biggest dream, now you've got to dream a bigger dream. And so, you know, for me, I think at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. Like looking at what obstacles are in my, you know, own mind, keeping me from having the best life possible, living your best life, and then trying to figure out what I need to do to go for those dreams. So let me know what you guys think about that. Are you a self-saboteur, or are you in your own head, or how do you make things, how do you overcome those obstacles? You guys, you're having lots of fun, aren't you? Come here. Come here. You want to be rally set up? Come on. Come on. They're all up here now. You want to see? Oh, look, here's Pee-Pee. They're all up here now. What's your dream, Pee-Pee? He said, my dream is dinner. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.